Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Now I've heard this narrator before say, as in the days of Noah. The audio has changed. Listen to what he says now.
And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
And as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. That was Noah. Now they're even in the audio verses saying no.
Hebrews 11:21. Quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of the weakness were made strong, waxed vigilant in fight, turned to flight the army of aliens. Aliens, man. Aliens are in the Bible, dude.
Was watching a video the other day on toys from the 70s. This was right after the movie came out. All golden. This was the original set right after the movie came out.
Ah, the mighty Grand Central Station.
Alright, Grand Central Station.
Okay, I want to do this right now. Pikachu does not have the tip of the tail that's black anymore. And ever since I've been looking at it, it's been all yellow. Now, if you look at the bottom of the tail, right by his ass, he's got a little dark brown spot there. That was not there. I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm looking for it. Look, I'm looking at it. It's all yellow. Now, there's this little brown spot.
The day of the Lord was great and wonderful, and the lion lays down beside the lamb. And the day of the Lord was great and wonderful, and the lion lays down beside the lamb.
And it's going to be different from other reasons. The whole world is going to be pacified. The animal kingdom is going to be pacified. The lion and the lamb will lie down together. The whole world will know peace.
Also, we're told by the prophets that the kingdom would be glorious. A lion would lie down with a lamb, and children.
Pro-Pally supporters target Grand Central Station in New York, attempt to breach doors. Police officers shelter inside.
Alright everyone, time for today's second New Tech exclusive. Of course, the other day, rioters attacked Grand Central Station in New York City, and the police weren't having any of it. They just locked themselves inside.
Now, how did all of these people put the picture of the lion and the lamb together, and it says wolf?
And they've done
Something
so
is
for
wrong.
and they've done so for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you've got ministries that are called Lion and Lamb Ministries. Now, this is really odd. I'm looking at this picture, and I'm looking at multiple ones, by the way, and it says the wolf shall also dwell with the lamb, but there's a lamb and a lion in the picture. And I'm seeing multiple ones from different people that actually put these on the internet. Did all of these people have a false memory? Now, also, I'm seeing some new pictures that's got wolves and lambs. They look fairly new, but you know, you go back and scroll through this, how many people made this mistake? This is not a false memory. It did say lion. It did not say wolf, okay?
I've looked at some of the videos people have made on, trying to rebuke the thing. And they're just so lame. These people are so lame, so lost. They have to, they'll say something like, like what we did. We looked at the word bottles in, tell me the scripture, you guys. I don't have my Bible handy. I need it.
So if you look at Matthew chapter 9, verse 17, that's where it talked about putting new wine into old wineskins, which now the word is bottle.
Here we are, Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out. No, that's not true. The bottles would not break if you could put old wine, new wine, this wine, that, water, whatever you want in there. If it's scalding hot, maybe it'll break. But it won't break. And so that would be confusing for people. The Bible teachers would have to then do a word study to get back to the meaning of wineskin. And we would know about it. Because there's other places that are confusing where you have to do a word study to make it make sense to the modern reader. Okay, but this is not that case. But if you do a word study, I believe you can get to the Old Aramaic and Hebrew. I think if you do a concordance study and all that, you can get back to wineskin from bottle. But it's a kind of a it's a long route to get there.
Okay, what about this one? What about Psalms 29:6? He maketh them also to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian like a young unicorn. Unicorn! Yep, unicorn. Didn't know unicorns existed back then. And also, Lebanon wasn't founded until November 22nd, 1943.
In that video, Toys of the 70s, this was in there. I honestly cannot remember how the name was actually spelt. But that definitely does not look like Evel Knievel in my memory. It is something different.
In this world, I'm no longer the mirror with my...
Now you are.
No! No!
Relax, it's just temporary. Now help me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Show me who I want to kill most of all.
What names do you recall for God? Yahweh, Elohim, El Elam, Jehovah? Well, the commandment for us not to take the Lord's name in vain may have quite a few of us in peril, folks, because Exodus 34:14 has always, quote unquote, always revealed God's true name. You ready for this? This is something else, ladies and gentlemen, because the New King James Version, Exodus 34:14, has always said, "For you shall worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." Really? It's right there, black and white. How come we have never heard, or I haven't, I don't know if you have, but God's name is jealous? And it seems that every version of the Bible agrees. In the English Standard Version, "For you shall worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." The King James Version, "For thou shalt not worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." New American Standard Bible, "For you shall not worship any other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." So millions and millions of boys like myself, mischievous, or curious girls going to church, no one ever questioned this. I mean, you have to admit, it's a rather funny name for God. No comedians that I can find have crafted a bit about calling someone jealous, and then you're going to hell because you're taking the Lord's name in vain.
Luke 5:24. "And take up thy couch, and go into thine house." Couch? Like a sofa? Just so you know, the couch wasn't invented until 1895 by a guy named J. Wellington Couch.
Luke, I am your father. No way.